Okay, so today, in the first half, we're going to do some practice. We're going to do some exercise to help with the test. So I have 3 exercises. The first one takes a little while, takes about 50 minutes. It's a bit different from what we have done in the past. In the past, I have provided some instructions, and then you go and you develop. This time around, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be playing 7 errors, 7 mistakes, 7 problems. Who has seen this game of 7 errors before? Like you have 2 pictures and you need to, it's different, but it's inspired. So what this is a project that I'm going to provide the code, but it has 7 problems. It has, as you try to use it, you're going to face errors, you're going to face problems, and you're going to have to troubleshoot. You're going to have to fix them. Again, this is just an exercise, okay? As coders, and I don't know who will be coder, who will not become a coder, but if you will be a coder, one of the things that you're going to do the most is figuring out problems, figuring out errors. I'm sure that in your own projects that you are doing, you come across errors, and you're trying to fix them. You're trying to address them. Usually, they say that 10% of a coder's time is used creating new things, creating new codes, and 90% is used fixing what you have created. Okay? So we're going to do a bit of fixing today. I think that there's no better way to understand things when you face a problem and you hit your head against the wall and you try and you try and you try to figure out, and finally it comes. Just to give an idea, someone, not from this class, sent me their project and they're facing a problem. And I usually ask, okay, send me the code and I'll have a look. And I was having a look at that code for close to 2 hours to figure out. Very, very weird bug. I don't know. I can even show maybe later. But a very weird, very strange error. But it took me almost 2 hours to get that sorted out. So again, a lot of our time as coders, as I said, I don't know who will become one, but it is about fixing problems. So the way this will work is under week 13 on Centennial, you're going to find this file here. Well, this is the PDF for the presentation. You can see the errors here, and I will walk you through a few of the clues. This is the source code, so you're going to download this. You're going to open that code, and you're going to try to run it. And then you're going to start to face problems. So how do you know? I gave a little bit of guidance here with the problems. So for each problem, you have a clue. So clue number 1. So you first fix this. You're going to do this, create the database by running this command in the package manager console. So you see this problem, and this is the expected result. So you face this. This should be the correct way. And again, you try to work this out. You try to fix that, okay? Once you're done with this, go to the next one. Run the application. What is wrong? Oh, Bootstrap is not showing up. Okay. Bootstrap is not showing up. What should happen? Bootstrap should show up. So again, you keep progressing. One by one. Don't jump to a later one, because otherwise, again, you may not even be able to get there. So go one by one. You perform this, you do this. This is what will happen. This is what is expected. And you keep going, okay? This will hopefully help you a little bit on the open-ended question. By the way, the test has 40 multiple choice. some of the multiple choices, true and false. Some of them, 2 or 3, you have to check more than one. But I'll tell you how many you're going to check. Okay, check 3, check 2. And then there's one question, open-ended, more coding related. You don't need to be precise there. I'll talk about that a little bit later. But let's get this one started. Any questions about this? Any questions? So let's get started. And again, I'll be walking around. I'll be helping you as well. We should start the test about 8:20. Okay. Don't forget your tickets. Your tickets, if you got later, you have your tickets there. Which number? Let me help you. Which number? 3 points. So you can look at the map here. So just come here. Now, this is in the opposite, okay? So let me put there. It'll be easier. You can just look there. It'll be easier. I mean, here you have the exact reference.
Oh, I chose the right spot.
See? Yes. Remind me, okay? I won't forget. I mean, I'm looking at you, so I won't forget. Because I have to create an exception there so you can see the quiz. Because it's already closed for instantaneous. Yeah. Oh, put the timer here.
Also, I looked at my, I think I submitted the wrong thing for my assignment.
Yeah, I think it was sports store.
Your feedback was like, oh,
I said,
sports store.
yeah, I think that, yeah, so you may want...
Do you want me to just email you the zip?
No, you can submit that. It's still open. It should be still open there.
Okay.
But send me a reminder because I'm not getting notifications. So send me a reminder that you send that you post that.
Do you want me to still go over it like after?
No.
No.
That's okay. That's okay.
You didn't get back here the March back for assignment 3 yet. Normally you would have back in a week or so.
Okay.
How come?
You got it. Okay. so I don't have words. You did?
Oh, no.
Quick one? That's fine. It's right there in that table.
Oh, I thought you were handed.
Yep. It's fine. I just want to get it so we don't leave paper around. We have the- Is that 10 bits for the class?
Okay.
10 bits for the class?
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking. That's okay. That's okay. You can stay there. That's okay. Oh, that's okay. You got it. Okay. Switch. Cover these. Have this little paper. Nope. No, I'm just calling. I'm just getting it because I don't want them to be hanging around. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. It's just that I have to collect at some point because I don't want to leave it dirty here in the class. Okay, can I get the paper? Can I get that? That's okay. As long as we don't leave the table. Okay, can I get that, Renee? Okay. Get yours. Okay, thank you. That's okay. Just get it this way, don't. Quick tip here for the first one. To be able to run this command, the application needs to be running, okay? So try to compile the application first. If it compiles well, then you try this. Okay? Because sometimes if you try to run this and the application is not compiling, you're gonna have a message that says build failed. Build failed means that the application is not compiling. So again, to be able to run those commands, the application needs to be in a compiling mode. It needs to be able to compile.
It's not
Yep.
comment. It should be put here.
That is in the package manager console. So go to view, window, sorry, other windows. Actually, it's open right here, you see, package manager console. Yeah, so,
Just update.
yeah, it's initializing, so wait a little bit, yep.
the main circuit when I type.
Yeah, so that's the error.
Yeah.
This is the error. So you have to figure out why this is happening.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I managed to build it.
Yep. So it's building fine. That's
because
okay.
I deleted the namespace, but should we keep?
You delete the namespace because.
I tried to change it to like the current because it was under your previous like file path.
Oh.
I tried to change it to the current one, but it was still giving me errors. I tried deleting it and then building it, but then the build worked. But
Go back there. Maybe.
I think something's loose. Just touched it and the whole thing's down.
Fix that one.
What's that?
Fix that one.
You did fix?
Yeah.
You fixed? Good. Okay, you have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. maybe the monitor it's connected there. Let's see behind here. See if yeah.
There should be fine. No. Well, it's still on.
Yeah, it's still on. So it might be just the monitor. Yeah, it came up. So so that's the correct problem that you have right there.
But I feel like I shouldn't. Just
Yeah, you should not change. Oh,
for this because
Oh.
this was having a problem.
Yeah.
Before it was under yours.
so okay. So here's the thing. Your version there for your class, there was this problem. It was a mistake that it was by accident that I set it there. So get rid of that.
Okay,
Just
okay.
get rid of that.
I don't think we've ever like run.
I copy and paste. And 1.1. It's the very first. That's okay. Find another one. Just find another one. Find one next to 1.1. So 1.1 like that. You can get the next one. Yes.
When you run the application.
Cannot open database. Yeah. Did you run that?
No.
Okay.
What do you mean? Like, I didn't actually get the question right.
Okay. So clue number 1. You go to clue number 1. You're gonna do that. Do this, and then see what happened. Because this problem is related to that error.
Whoops.
That's okay.
What seat is that?
2.2. So 2.2 would be the second one here. But you can get, I mean, that's fine. Go where. If you're having a problem with the connection string, you have to look where do you find the connection string. There are two places. One is the startup, the other one is the app settings. So you check them. Got it?
So tricky.
So stuck on the second one.
Too tricky.
Did I do it?
Well, now try to run the application. Yes, this usually means that there was no red message.
Okay.
So you should be able to run the application. Now, next clue. So next problem.
Found the first one.
the.
This means that like it's connected to the bootstrap, or like it's able to
Okay.
retrieve it.
So okay, let's give it a try. Copy the link.
Okay, so like I changed this or this, and then I changed. I'm not sure if I have to change.
Okay,
This
which one are you fixing?
to the second one.
Second one, yeah.
So I change it to the.
Okay, let's try. Let's test if Bootstrap is loading. Select this link. Select this whole URL. Copy. Run the application. So open a new tab. So it's not. Yes, you fixed the problem, but it's not this problem. You fix the problem a little bit down the road. What's up?
I'm not 100% sure if it's
Okay,
if it's
right-click inside the browser. We're using Internet Explorer.
sorry.
Let's try. Yeah, let's go Chrome. That's okay. Start to. I think that you have SSL.
Oh,
Okay, actually, just go for the first option. Restart. Yeah, go for that.
Oh.
Let's open again.
This.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's run. So so right click, view page source. See at the top we have Bootstrap. Click there. Click that link. Yep. See, it's not loading.
Okay.
So, and if it will be loading, go back to the first tab. You'd see it very different. Yeah, so it would be very styled.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks.
So we have to think. So we tried that link. It didn't load. You have to think, why is that? I mean, is the file there? If the file is there,
It is, right?
yeah. So
Yeah.
it is. So then
I
what's
tried to
wrong?
look for like some typo or whatnot.
It's not type.
Oh, okay.
It's not type. It's really code. There's something missing in the code.
Okay.
That again, there's a tip that if I give the tip, then
okay.
it will be sorted out. Who got the Bootstrap one fixed? The second one? Anyone? Yep. Awesome. Okay, one extra tip for error number 2 is so the www root folder is not available. How do we make it available? I'll leave you with the question. How do you make the www root folder available to the application?
have to create the buses.
Yeah, so create 2 buses in the app, and then edit the second one.
Yeah,
You added the second one.
but then it doesn't have the post function yet, so I have to create.
It doesn't have the
function.
post?
Yeah, it doesn't have it. It doesn't have the create post. I just made this function.
Oh.
So-
The edit is working for both. Edit is working for create and change. Try it. So you don't need that.
When I try to run the shader,
Yeah. So
so this is the next.
scroll up, scroll up. See, cannot open database. Did you run? Go back to clue number 1. Yeah, clue number 1. So did you run this? So you need to run it because otherwise it doesn't create the database. It's great. If everything is fine, it will create the database. Let's see. It just wait until the yeah. So it's okay now.
Action.
Nope. Just run the application. Button is not working, correct? You have to figure out why. It's you don't have to create a new action. It's way less than that. There's a bug there. I mean, look at the button. Look at the button. Look at the codes. Run the application. Yeah. So, right click on the button. Right click, because you're using.
This is the default.
Yeah, so we'll just close it there. And then let's use Chrome. Because then we can see it a little bit. You can just run and then you can select yeah, select Chrome there. Give it a try. Restart, it will ask for a restart and that's fine.
It's number 2.
Getting there, one at a time. Keep going. 5 to go. So right click, yeah, inspect. Look at the button there, look at the HTML. This should not be there anymore. See? So why is that happening? Why is that ASP-action is not being recognized and is not being replaced appropriately? Who takes care of that? You know, that's actually, I didn't show how it should look like. So it should look like this, okay?
After the second error fix
After the second, the first one will look very raw, very basic, but then you fix error number 2, and then you're gonna get to this. And again, then error number 3 is the create. So this is how it would look like.
Just figured out.
Number 1? Okay, that's fine.
Such a small thing. Oh wait, still this work. I thought it was a really, really big one.
All errors are minor. They don't require to write a lot. It's just a bit of detective work that you have to do.
Seems fine. Is the Bootstrap CSS itself okay? Because I checked it and
It is.
There's some errors here with the WebKit.
It is okay, but again, here's this question. See, the www root folder is not available, and that's why Bootstrap is not loading. So how do you make the www root folder available? If you answer that question, you can even Google that. If you Google that, I'm quite sure that you're gonna. But MVC, C#, and you should get some sort of answer for that.
So this is the edit form, right?
Yeah.
It's not edit.
Yeah.
Wait.
Okay, go back here. Home. Yeah, go to the root. Yeah, click create. Yeah, it's a bit strange because I don't see the labels here. Did you change anything?
No, I didn't change anything. I just downloaded.
Because it should look like this. Yeah, it should look like this. I think that's. Can you right click, go to inspect page. No, wait a second, go slowly. Go to elements, head. Click on Bootstrap here. Let me just see. Right click, open a new tab. Okay, so it's loading. Okay, go back. How come yours?
I don't think it's not connected with the model, the view things. It doesn't.
Yeah, unless you make some change there, because otherwise
I
this.
didn't change anything, but then it didn't work.
So which step are you in? Which bug did you fix already?
453.
Okay, so you fixed this one. What was the problem with this one?
The problem?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, you got it, because now you're going to create.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's something off with yours. I mean, I'll download it again, because I have done, this is the 4th class that I do this exercise. So I don't know if you change anything, but anything else in addition, because you were creating a new.
Yeah, no, I will figure it out.
See this view, go to the edit view. Model bus. Can you come here to build, rebuild solution?
Oh, it
Can,
doesn't read
can, okay,
the-
can you scroll down here? Can you go to view imports?
Here?
See, you didn't fix, there's one bug that you didn't fix. The bug on, yeah, there is a bug here that
Oh, really?
once you fix, then things will start working better. So how did you fix the create button?
Create button?
Yeah,
Oh,
how did you
actually,
fix that?
I used the action link.
That's the problem. That's the problem. I mean, because you should be able to. The problem is that the tag helper was not working, and then you then fix the tag helper. As a consequence, some other things that depend on tag helper, they are not working either. So that's why you're not seeing this.
Wait, the create works.
The create worked because you have fixed that before. Remember that misspelling that. So you fixed that already before.
So I'm done error 3?
Yes, you're done with that because you fixed that one.
By accident.
Yes.
So for error 4, the routing is fine. Like this is correct right now for everything. So it's just this part that's.
Mm-hmm. If you need to go for a 5 minutes break, it's the right time.
Can we write a get method from the repo?
No need for that.
Okay.
It's way simpler than that.
First, I want to see what's for sheets. Okay. Oh.
What's your section again? What's your section? Eight. It's Tuesday, isn't it?
Oh, sorry.
It's it's the Tuesdays, isn't it?
Yeah,
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Jeffrey,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I have a question for like when we're creating the buses.
Yeah.
The number in the, is it the plate number or?
There's a license. There's a plate number.
So
But
like like the int that we put in for the int that's displayed in that iaction sequence, is the int like, what number does that represent? Like,
It's just an ID that grows automatically.
can we trace that ID back to like an attribute?
You should, yes. It's been used as a reference. So when you change a bus, when you add it,
It's the bus number, right?
it's the ID that goes in the bus number, the bus number field, yes.
Okay, so it's called the bus number. I just wanted to know because I think we also manually input it, or is that the?
No, it's database driven.
Oh, okay. So if I do this. Oh. Not correct. It's in the pool. Oh, we can edit the route name and the plate number, but the bus number is the actual modal ID.
Yes, it's the identifier of that record
Okay.
in the database. It's an internal ID.
I got it.
Do you know how to use a breakpoint? So a breakpoint would help you out quite a lot here. You could put a breakpoint, run the application, and see what's happening with the parameters, with
Not even going. Didn't even go through the big one. It's not using save files. Save files.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go one by one. Again, wherever you are, I'm going to go one by one, explain what is the problem. Okay, and again, if you have done it, I'll ask for your help. So let's start with the first one. So, first one here. What is the issue? What is the problem?
The name of the connection.
The name of the connection string. So again, this is a very common mistake. Trying to type the connection string path, making a mistake there. That's the reason why I recommend only copy and paste there. So if you go to app settings, we have two entries here. We have the connection strings and we have default connection. These names, they must match inside the startup. So they must match whatever is being used here. And there is a little mistake here, actually two. The N are missing here. So what I would usually do, I would just copy whatever is here, and it works as a path. So I put the first one, the top one, and then the inside one. And this should provide me, actually, let me bring back the mistake here. So I'm going to, what this causes is that if I try to create the database, and I don't have the database created yet, I'm going to go to the package manager. You can go by going to view, other windows, package manager console. I'm going to, migration scripts, they are already created, so I don't need to recreate them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say update database, and let's have a look at the problem. So it gives me this error that is null, connection string. So this usually means that there is a disconnect between what we are trying to read and the actual path. So let's fix this. Let's give this a new try. With this update database, we don't need to put the context parameter because we just have one what? One context, exactly. So things seems to have gone well here. I'm going to refresh the database, and here is the new database. Okay? Any questions? This is it for the first one. Anybody? Okay, so second one here. Let's run the application. Okay, so give it a try. So the style doesn't seem to be coming. The image is not showing up. The logo is not showing up. If you are using Google Chrome, if you go to view source, and you try to, let's say, I'm going to try to visualize the logo. See, it says not found. I'm going to try to visualize the bootstrap file, not found. Well, if those files are there, here in the www root folder, if they are there, and they are, the problem is that we are missing the method call that makes www root available to the rest of the application. So we are missing in the startup the static app dot static file. So app dot static. And this is the method that activates the www root folder. Now, I should be able to run it and see it. So now it's looking pretty decent with the logo as well. Now, if I click create, nothing happens here. So there might be lots of causes here. but what I would look right away, I would right click on create, I would go to inspect source, so I can see the code, the HTML code that is there. When I do that, well actually, there is a better option. Inspect, just the option that says inspect, it shows exactly this button. And when we look at the button, let me see if I can. I cannot zoom this. But if you look, right here, you see ASP-action equals to create. It means that something there is not doing its job. The tag helper is not replacing the tags with the proper parameters, okay? So the tag helper is not working. Well, maybe it's not there, maybe there's a misspell. Let's have a look. Where is the tag helper? The reference to the tag helper stored. Where do we add that? In the view imports. So let's go to the views, view imports. And if you have a close look, there is a misspell here. Again, a few weeks ago, I spent a good chunk of time just trying to sort this out. Okay? Now, with this done, if I run again, now I should be able to click create. Great. Okay, so let's go. So we just solved error 3, error 4. Let's create 2 buses. So create 2 buses in the app and then edit the second one. Okay, so let's do that. I'm going to create Dundas here, and here's the plate number. And I'm going to create another one, blur. Here's the other plate number. Okay, so what it's asking for us to do is click the edit of the second one. So I'm going to click the edit for blur, and Dundas comes up. Okay? Now, how do we go about fixing that? Anyone got the solution? Okay, now let's try to find a better approach to troubleshoot this kind of problem. Okay, so let's run the application here. I just want to. Who knows how to add a breakpoint to the code? Okay, a few. Everybody at this point should be able to add a breakpoint to the code because it's very important when you need to troubleshoot to be able to put a breakpoint and walk through the code. Otherwise, the way that you're going to troubleshoot is you're going to look at the code, you're going to stare at the code, you're going to say, if this goes here, this goes not very productive. So with breakpoints, you can figure out a lot of stuff right away. So let's see here. So let's click on edit. So look at the URL. The edit/2, the correct ID is coming up, which is the second ID. But the first one is the one coming up here. So what we can do is we can go to our controller. So let's see our controller here, home controller. Let's go to the edit. And let's say that we could put a breakpoint here, just to see what's happening here with this ID. Okay, let's have a look at this. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to click edit again. So what the breakpoint does, and when I say breakpoint, you move the mouse over to the left side, up to the point that you find this gray slot, this gray vertical bar, and then you click on it. When you click on it, you're going to create a breakpoint. Okay? So the breakpoint means that when the code reaches that point, it stops, goes back to the code, and now you can inspect, have a look at the variables, have a look at the values. Now, the code has stopped here. If I move the mouse over ID, it shows me 2. Great. So I'm getting 2 there. But then we look at repository here, we look at buses. What is it that we're missing here? we're not filtering anything here. We are just getting the first or default bus, but it should be that bus, okay? So we're missing different ways to solve this. We can use a where, you can actually use a lambda inside the first or default. So let's go with that. Let's do something like this. So B such as B dot bus number equals to ID. Okay, so now this should give us, this should filter the result and just show me that bus. Okay, so edit. Now I see the correct bus there. Okay? Any questions? What is that? So let's see 5. Let's see which one is that one. Okay, so try to change the route name of the first bus. Okay, a new bus gets created. Let's see that. So we are running here. So I'm going to go to the first bus, edit. I'm going to change route from Dundas to, I don't know, Main Street. And then I'm going to try to save. And instead of updating that record, it creates a new one. Again, we can use, once again, put a breakpoint and see what's going on. Let's have a look at our home controller. Where are we saving things here? After we are changing, we are using edit to do both updating and creating. Okay? So I'm going to put a breakpoint here in line 39. To remove the breakpoint, you just click there again, and then you add and remove. Okay? So let's give this a try again. Let's edit, and let's change this to street. And let's save. Okay, so now let's have a look at bus. Let's see if bus has all the information. So we can move the mouse over bus, expand in this little arrow, and now you can see, look at this, you can see all properties there. You can see the bus number, you can see in operation, plate number, route number. So what's the deal here? Bus number is 0. So we're not getting this number here, isn't it? So you see how useful it is to debug? Right away, we see that there's a problem here. Okay, now, here's the thing. There's a problem with this number. So who's building this bus here, this bus object? It's being collected from whom? From where? From the form, from the view. Okay? So we have to have a look at our view. So let's have a look at our view. Home, edit. And okay, so bus number is 0. So let's have a look here. We have route number, plate number, in operation. So where is the bus number? Where's the ID? It's not here. So we're missing that. So let's stop this. So what do I need to do here? We're gonna use ASP4 inside of what? A hidden input. Could be a hidden input. So let's say that we're gonna create an input. Type will be a hidden one because we don't want to show the ID. We just want to have it there, but not show it. And then let's use the ASP-4. And here we're gonna use the route, the bus number. And with this, now we should have the bus number stored there. Let's see, let's run this. Okay, so let's get the first one again. Let's have a look at this code, the source code here. So I'm just going to right-click, view page source. I'm going to have a look around here. Look, now we have the form tag, and we have the input here. See, it's a hidden input called bus number, and now we have value 1. So it is there. We still have the breakpoints there. Let's see. Yes, we have. So let's make the change. Now let's look at the bus again. See, now we have 1 there. And this should allow us to. Now, another thing that you very useful, not only the breakpoint, but when the point stops there, you can step through the codes by pressing F10 or F11. F10, it just skips any method call. So F10. If I press F11, what will happen is that the code will jump to save bus. So I'm pressing F11. Now I can step through, you see? I can go step by step and I can keep investigating. Oh, it's 1, great. So let's see this. Okay, great. I don't want to add, I want to update. So it's going okay. So what I'm doing is I'm stepping through the code. I'm investigating what is happening there, step by step. I don't need to do that anymore. I'm gonna just run. And now, you see, instead of creating a new one, it has done the updates. Okay? Any questions? Again, it's so important to know how to troubleshoot, to know how to put a breakpoint and step through the codes. And last one is a combo. It's a combo error, 2 errors in one single scoop. So try to change the route name of the first bus. Oh, sorry. Try to delete the bus. Okay, so let's try to delete the last one. And nothing happens. Okay? Again, let's have a look at our breakpoints. Where the breakpoint should be placed now. Let's go to the action delete. Oh, this is the repository. So let's go to the home. To delete here, line 27. I'm going to put a breakpoint there. And let's investigate. So I'm going to click there again. Delete the third one. It stops there. Let's have a look at bus number. Okay, bus number is 0. So we have to investigate what's going on. Then it's 0. So who's sending that? Okay, so I should look at the view. What's being sent from the view? The view is the list view. We're going to scroll down. We have the form here with the delete action. Let's look around. Okay, so we have the ID here. We have the bus number here. What's the deal? So we don't have a match between this and this here. We don't have a match between the name of our input that stores the ID, the bus number, with the name of the parameter in the delete action. This needs to match this one. I have 2 options to fix this. I can rename this to bus number, or I can rename bus number to ID. But they have to match. Okay, either way will be fine. I'm going to go with bus number. I'm going to change it here as well. I'm going to save this. I'm going to refresh. Actually, it's been programmed. Sorry, I have to stop it. Let me run it again. So I changed the name here to match. Okay, now we try again. Bus number, great, we have the correct number. Okay, let's just assume that this will work. but it's still here. Okay, so the number is okay, but there is a problem someplace else. So let's try this again. Stops there. Okay, so that we know now that the problem is no longer the bus number. It must be inside of this delete here then. So how can we step through the delete? Well, for that, we press F11. So we're going to go inside the delete. I will keep pressing F11. Now, ID here is okay. ID is okay. It's filtering. But what is it that it's missing here? What is it? The commit? Yeah, what does the commit? The save changes. So we need to save the changes here. So before we return, we need to save the changes. Because when we remove, we are just removing from memory. We are not committing that to the database yet, okay? So we are missing the save. And I'm going to stop, and I'm going to run it again. So the repository changes, and then we have to save all of that. So we can make a bunch of changes to the repository without saving them. And we save in one scoop, in one.
Needs to send that info to the database and then.
So now if I click delete, I'm going to remove my breakpoint. I'm going to hit continue, and now it's gone. Okay. Questions?
I feel like it was as frustrating as the TTC itself. But, I mean, in a good way.
I get it. Again, any questions? Okay, I have two quizzes. One with 4 questions, another one with 6 questions. Again, it will help a little bit. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you to load Nearpod.
Does it work if we click through the link in the slide?
It should open Nearpods, but I'm not sure what message you may get there.
Because it's in the library.
Yeah, so yeah, just go to Nearpods. And I'm gonna, you have done the first set already. I'm just gonna move forward here, and here's the codes. Let's have a look at that. Let's take 4 minutes here to take care of this one. For question. I'll be adding the 7-year exercise, the solution. I'll be adding to Tricentennial, okay?
after we submit, we can just close it.
What is that?
After we submit it, we can just close it.
Yeah, you can.
Should we want to?
Keep it open because there will be a second one,
Oh.
and then it'll be easier if you're already there. Yes. What is that? 2 errors? Okay, that's okay. We can fix. Let's fix them together. Okay, so let's give it a try here. What is the correct syntax if you want to create a strongly typed view to show a list of students? At this point in time, that should be second nature. What is it? B. Again, look at the lowercase, uppercase, okay? Lowercase model here. B. Any questions? Think. Okay, in a project called Student System, where does that's one. Where does it keep a reference of the packages needed to run the project? C, yes. You can just right click. Let's just have a look here. I have the project open. I can just right click the project name. I can go to edit the project file, and here are the references. Okay. The tag helper reference is usually found in which file? The view imports, not under shared, but directly under the view. Okay? Just underscore view imports.
Yeah, that was the only thing I was going to say. Shouldn't there also be like a view so that we know it's specifically in that?
True, yeah. Could be. Yeah, so this is views share / shared views / layout. That would make it more clear. Good point. I'll make a note of that. Actually, I'm recording, so I'm making the note already. Good points. Okay, so this one, D. Okay, all under views. The last one here. Let's recall a little bit one of our, in our first half of the semester, we have gone through routes over there. What's going on? Okay, the following routes. The following routes will default to which view? Assuming that everything is default here, what is the default controller of this route? Home controller. What is the default action? List. Okay, assuming that the default action list is loading the default view with the same name. So what we have there? Which one? So what is admin here? What is this admin here? Is it variable or is it fixed? It's fixed there. So it doesn't mean control, it doesn't mean anything. It just means that it will be in the URL. You had a question? No. It just means that it will be in the URL. But then we have home controller. Home controller, we need a folder under views, home, and then our list is the action. By default, if we don't specify the name of the view, it will come as list as well. So this will be the view that would come up. Okay? Make sense? A little bit?
Oh, so that means the admin slash at the top is just the decoration.
Yeah, for some reason, someone wanted that there. Okay? In this case, me. Okay. Okay, let's do another one. Now, this one is a little bit different. This one, we have 6 questions, and it's a little bit of a competition. Okay, it's about speed and it's about accuracy. Okay, so let's say, and the winner will win bragging rights. Okay, that's it. Bragging rights. You have the right to brag that you won. Okay, that's all that I can offer today. Maybe an extra tidbit next class. Okay, or maybe I've done it then. Yeah. Anyway, Nearpod. So let's stick with Nearpod there. Let's get this other code here. Okay, this is the code. Again, speed and accuracy. Each question will come up automatically after 30 seconds. Put your names there. Put your names because, I mean, you're going to have bragging rights if you know who you are there. Let's go for happy holidays here. Okay, so we have 24 people.
Oh my God.
Okay, almost everybody's connected now. Okay, come on, we have 27 people, 25 connected already, 26, and is it what? No, it's a running game. It's a race. It's a race. So when I hit start, questions will start to pop up. One,
Like multiple choice?
like multiple choice.
Oh,
Okay. One answer. Okay, so 28, everybody's in. I'm going to get it started. Whoa.
Oh, we wait for everybody to end?
Actually, you have to wait for 30 seconds. In the corner, it should have a timer, or doesn't.
So we go for it independently? Or?
Yeah, go for it, select yours, and it will move to the next one automatically. There's a bar at the bottom that shows the 30 seconds rundown. Okay, come on, Arsh. In second there, come on. Rose, come on, Rose. Where's Rose? Rose in third, Rose.
Oh, wait, no. Yeah, I realized this as soon as I clicked it. I tried to answer too fast.
Come on, Rohan. Show your skills there. And the last one.
I thought of the wrong thing there for a second. Because I literally used it yesterday. Oh, wait. I was thinking the wrong thing. I can make it.
Okay, we have there Arsh. Woohoo! Again, bragging rights for now. Okay, awesome. Okay, I hope that this gets us. It's not a race, no, but well, it will not be a race next, no, next one. Okay, so let's do this. Let's take 10 minutes. Let's take a break. Once we come back, we get things going. Okay, 10 minutes there. Yes.
Last application.
For the assignment.
5.
Which one?
The one that we did last. Yeah.
Sorry, ask again. What is the question again?
Because I didn't get the demo for you.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay because I'll just review myself. I'm reviewing myself. You're gonna get assignment 3 by tomorrow morning. The grades should be there. Okay?
Oh, so do we have there is a time limit for the test though, isn't it? It's like 2 hours?
It's an hour and 50 minutes. 50. Yeah, it goes up to 10, 20. That's okay. What's
Can I
up?
change the desk?
Yeah, you can.